Are you in an industry that you may want to test somebody's knowledge on a subject matter? But how do you do that efficiently, cost effectively? Well, Retrieve Technologies has this great feature as part of its knowledge management system, which we call vBooks, and you can purchase from us a blank test and create the test. It's real easy to do. It's real simple. I'm going to show you an example here of a test. So I'm going to click on this test here, and this test was set up for individuals who need to know some information, and then you want to test them on it. You can see it's actually being done at Texas Motor Speedway, and they have ticket scanners who scan your tickets. Now, these are volunteers. They come in and they work for the weekend. There's no budget or no real money in there to train these people on how to do this. So what we've done is we've set up this training tool. All they have to do is come in here and watch the lecture, and then from the lecture take the test. So if they need to know how to work the scanners, they just come down here, and under working the scanners, they watch a video that you're showing how to work that scanner. After they watch that video, they then go ahead and take the test. So you can see they go to the question, and it says, what scanner button changes the scanners from entry mode to exit mode, and it's multiple choice. It's a self-grading test. On the author side, once everybody takes the test, what the author can do is come in here and go to the back end, and you can see it's a real simple interface for editing. So anybody who knows how to attach a file to an email can create this test. It's real simple. So if I was to come down under working the scanners and I look at that question number 1, you can see the interface, how it's set up. You got the question, you got your answers. You can put true, false, multiple choice. It can be an essay question. It can be a text question. It can be a document question. All kinds of different features and functions on the back end. However, once this test has been taken, what the user can do, or the author can do, is go to a button up top that gives them a report of all the corrected tests and who's taken that test. So you can see the available tests are out there, and then they can export the report out to a CSV file. So now you've got a report that can go into your learning management system on your assessment or your test. Very simple tool, very easy to do, very inexpensive. As little as $1 per person you could send your test, cheaper than a DVD or having that individual come into your site, even printing it off on a sheet of paper that then you got to spend the time to correct. This will self-grade automatically if you have it set up that way. So the way we have this one set up, a little bit different than others. You've got some introductions. Let's go back to the viewer mode. Again, only the author has the ability to go to the author mode. Everybody else will see this information. So you can put a presentation, introductions, instructions, whatever. You can come in under here and go to like general information. That again is going to play a video about other information that they need to know. Here's a PowerPoint presentation. Where to park, even people who they should know. All right, so if you come in here, again, you can set this up any way you want. So it's going to ask them, who is this individual? And then there's questions that can be associated to that lecture. All right, now this can be used multiple different ways. You can have an exam for CAD information. So here's one on hydrology and hydraulics. Again, you can customize these tests or basically customize and make your own test. So here's a question, basically, and what this is going to do is going to ask you to watch the lecture, and as you watch that lecture, you may be asked to download information. There's a question, and then you have to supply an answer to it. All right, so you can go next page, next page. If I go to question number 4 here, let's see what this one has. Again, it's just a video describing the question that you need to answer. Some of these you can put data sets so that the user has to download some information and actually walk through an exercise. Again, we've created some tests on the CAD side, but you can create your own tests. This is not something that we have to do. You just purchase our distribution technology. We show you real quickly, 20 minutes maybe, how to actually author the test, and then you can create your own test. So if you already have the questions made up, you can use our system to distribute that test, assess your user's knowledge. So if you can see this is a very powerful tool for continuing ed credits. Doing a quick test to see whether or not a new hire is suitable or knows what they actually say they know. Totally up to you, but This technology makes it very easy to create and distribute test information. For more information, feel free to contact us at apwcts.com or retrieve.com. Either way, same company will help you out, set you up, show you how to use it, and discuss costs on what it would take to use this technology.